Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has introduced plenty of new items for competitive play, and some of them turned out to be not very good. Ability Shield is in a weird spot where it seems like it would be good, but it's actually not, because it only shuts down a total of one Pokemon in the Teal Mask. But is it all that bad? Is it really the worst item in the game? Stick around to the end of the video and I will show you why it is not only a pretty good item, and I will show you 4 builds that use this item in Terra Raid battles. First, we need to figure out what Ability Shield does in a raid. What it does is when your stats are reset, your ability will not be negated when you have this item on your Pokemon. This especially works well in this situation with Mouse Hold having Friend Guard, meaning in that one turn without ability, you still give your entire team that 25% damage reduction with your ability. Pretty good start, pretty good build, but I have a feeling these other ones might sell you even better on this item. Stonejourner's ability Power Spot increases the damage of all allies. Now, if you have an ally that is using the item Metronome, they are not going to be setting up more often than not, and Ability Shield will allow them to keep that bonus from your ability. Along with being a really good support, that really high defense means you can really do a lot with body press if you also have Iron Defense. Those two were fairly tame examples of why this item is a really good raiding item. Now, let's go on to a few that are actually really strong with it. Belly Drummers Rejoice. When your stats are nullified, you will no longer have to deal with an Encore again. Oinkologne has the ability Aroma Veil, which negates any move that restricts your team's moves. So Encore, Taunt, Torment. As long as this Oinkologne is on the field, none of those can affect your team. And then, when you add Ability Shield to this, that one turn without ability where you have to Belly Drum again, you do not have to worry about Belly Drumming and then getting hit by an Encore. Just this Pokemon being on the field when there is an Encore raid, like Politoed, that makes the raid easy. But I have one more build that uses Ability Shield and is broken on certain raids. Serena is a pretty good one for this, as both her abilities are massive support abilities. First, there's Queenly Majesty, which is not as good as the hidden ability, which is Sweet Veil, which prevents sleep. And yes, we're putting Ability Shield on this, so that one turn without ability, no sleep still. What makes Serena even better is she has Acupressure, which raises an ally's stat by 2 stages, any random stat. Along with Trop Kick and the 2 screens, you can also reduce the damage that your team takes. And of course, when the final blow is about to happen, you can use Helping Hand to make sure the job is done. While these are really strong options, it is not the end of the possibilities that this item brings to the raiding scene. Pokemon like maybe Lurantis or something with Contrary could make use of this for that one turn. When they do get their stats reset, they still have Contrary so they don't lower their stats on accident. In the DLC is also coming Alchemy, which has both abilities of this Serena build and the Oinkologne build all at once, so that will also be a strong Ability Shield user in the DLC Indigo Disc. Of course, a majority of these builds require having friends or online, so I understand not everyone is going to be able to use this guide, but it is something I wanted to share because it is such a strong item in raiding. Would you use the item? What other builds would you make with the item? Leave in the comments below what you would do with it, if you do anything at all. Leave a like as well, and if you really enjoy this content, consider subscribing. It is completely free to do, and it really helps this channel grow.